Dwayne here from The Runner, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions of the Noosa Tri 15. So the latest version of the Tri, the 15, is again a neutral road running shoe. It gets its name from the famous Noosa Triathlon, which is here in Australia. Really light package here. Comes in at a weight of 227 grams or 7.9 ounces in a men's size 9. So it's gained a little bit of weight from last year. Price wise, really well priced. $220 here in Australia or $130 in the US. Now in the upper, the Tri series never lets us down. It's always got these flamboyant colorways, and this one is no exception. So really good build quality here. So high build quality. Great engineered mesh, nice and breathable throughout the toe box. Really generous amount of padding, right, wraps right in around the heel collar here, and they've got their it's a really unique what they do with the heel collar here and how they lock that heel into place. They actually bunch the padding right together, and it's just got a slit, because a lot of the triathletes out there like to throw these on without any socks on, so that just helps those wet feet just stick into the shoe, and obviously avoids the shoe moving, so you can avoid those blisters. Heel counter wise, pretty stout heel counter there. There's been an update in the tongue from last year, so they've lost a little bit of padding in the tongue, so it's a little bit more breathable and it's a little bit more thin this year. A whole different material. They've still got the old tongue tab to assist getting the shoes on and off, to make those transitions for the triathletes nice and quick. Now, ASICS seem to have adjusted their fit for this year, so just a caution with that one. So this now fits me true to size. Historically with ASICS, I've had to come half a size down, but in this year's shoes, I know like for this one and the new Kayano that's out, they are fitting me true to size. So in the midsole here, we've got a few little upgrades as well, which is a great thing. So we've got a 1mm increase in stack height. So we've got 27 in the rear, 22 in the front, giving us a 5mm drop. Now what they have done, the website says that they have changed the foam, so now it is not the flight foam that it actually states on the shoe there, but it's actually the flight foam blast. So there's an upgrade there, and I think I could feel it. So I was lacking a little bit of magic in the midsole last year. I think they've just gave it a little bit of sprinkle this year, because it definitely feels different. We've still got the guide sole tech that made this shoe amazing last year. So the guide sole, if you're not aware of that, is just the rocket shape that ASICS use in their guide sole series of shoes. So how do those improvements in the midsole affect the ride? Well, all I can say is wow, they have really honed in what the shoe is going to deliver, and it is a snappy, light, responsive ride. So it's definitely a little firmer than it was last year. However, the ride's better. There is a little bit more magic sprinkled into this midsole, and I think that the addition of the flight foam blast just gives this shoe exactly what it needed. With that though, I think it's lost a little bit of versatility. So again, in the outsole, improvements. So still using the AHA rubber here, so just coverage on the high wear areas. However, tread pattern has changed now. It's a little more reminiscent of what they use in the Metaspeed series, and the grip actually feels better. It feels grippier in the dry and a little bit better in the wet. Still got plenty of exposed foam here, and there is also, in addition, there's also a bit of a decoupled groove or a bit of a crevice there. The AHA is visibly a little thicker, but obviously that's going to bump the durability up in this shoe. So what I'm liking in this shoe so far, so it's the ride, it's the snappiness, the smoothness and the responsiveness of this ride. Yep, they've really nailed it, and this shoe is in a really niche spot now as a workout shoe. So well done there, ASICS. So what I'm unsure about, this, the new tongue. I'd prefer the other version of the tongue. I like a little bit more padding on my tongue just to take some laces pressure away. Still working on the lockdown here and working out this new tongue, but I'm sure I'll figure that out soon enough. Dislikes in the shoe, I don't really have a dislike. Maybe the fact that it's gained a little bit of weight and it's probably lost some versatility from the previous version, but you can't have everything. I'd prefer this version than the previous. So in summary, ASICS have been killing it this year with all their new releases of their shoes, and this one is no exception. I'm absolutely loving this shoe so far. So it was great straight out of the box. So I took it on a long run, 2.5 hour long run straight out of the box, and it was amazing. So really looking forward to putting some really good workouts in this shoe and see how it performs. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Please leave us a comment below and let me know what you think, and if you've got any more questions about the Noosa Tri and how it compares to anything else that I've got, just drop it in the comments below. Can't wait to answer those ones back. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.